Okay, we have another tutorial up for you, so you know more of the wonderful world of worm sports under siege. What fun! Roman aqueducts. Aqueducts. Hard T on the end. Let's begin by looking at victory location. There are your victory locations allow you to build even stronger buildings. Your stronghold will always have a victory location. You can only select the tower because you don't have enough to unlock the keep yet. To unlock the keep, you must build a tower on the victory location. How many victory locations you want is only at this part of the screen here. The number of stars you have tell you how many victory locations you have. And more victory locations allow you to build stronger buildings. So, let's construct a keep here. Now, the keep is a stronger, more resilient building than the tower. Now, I've collected a new weapon, the Chilicon Carnage. Now, weapons in the second column have to be so, get on top of the keep, select the Chilicon Carnage, and try to destroy as many of the enemy towers as possible. Chilicon Carnages can be a bit bouncy, so be careful when you launch.
Let's see how you fire that weapon, soldier!
But they can be quite deadly. So if you master all the weapons, you'll eventually be tearing down enemy worm strongholds by just clicking your fingers. Ba-boomba! Ah. But I'm aiming for towers, am I not? Because the Chilicon Carnage is more of a sticky weapon, it's easier to aim at towers. It's easier to destroy towers than other buildings. Now, since I have 3 victory locations, I can build something even stronger. A castle. Now, the castle is more resilient than the keep and fires even stronger weapons. Like this weapon here, the fridge launcher. If you don't like fridges getting destroyed, look away now. Fridges are bouncy, like the grenades, but they do stuff eventually. And wowza, would you look at that damage! And it just fired swordfish when it exploded. Fridge launchers can be very powerful when used correctly. They could eventually end the game. I am the Lord of Mayhem. Oh dear. Look at that chaos. You made a bit of a mess there, but there's still time to improve. Let's get that weapon crate. Now, the airstrike! One of the most handiest weapons of the game. Hold R2 to initiate the to use the airstrike targeting system. Then aim it over wherever you want to, press X, and check out this swipe move. It's utter carnage down there! The airstrike is one of the easiest weapons to master ever. It can tear down anything. The old woman, unlike the other games, must be fired from a building. Now, because the old woman used to be just a launchable. And she can be controlled. She can be controlled, and she explodes. The old woman takes a little practice to get used to. There's just one more weapon to collect. You've collected the ballista. It's not as powerful in the same manner as a bazooka. So, use the ballista to destroy 2 towers. It's kind of like the shotgun, although it's a lot more faster. Yes, I'm destroying everything. And that ends our lesson for today. Mortal, we will see you next time for another tutorial. So, we are through 3 tutorials now. I can't remember how many tutorials there are now. Special buildings. There are more buildings than just attack buildings, you know. Collect the utility crate, Mortal. You collected a jetpack. The jetpack is one of my favourite utilities. That bar at the top of my won't usually go down, but it's a tutorial, so unlimited jetpack energy. And the turning to the jetpack is really sweet in these games, unlike in 3D and 4 Mayhem. I suddenly feel as nimble as Fluttershy now. Tell me any of you saw that episode, Keep Calm and Flutter On. If you haven't been watching the new My Little Pony episodes, where have you been? Living under a rock or something? Come on, you stupid... I got health and stuff. There are 4 new building crates on the building crates. The science lab, the weapon factory. Hold still. So the science lab, the weapon facility, the wonder, and the hospital. Allow me to demonstrate.
You call this a radical product?
If the wonder can win the game, if you build a wonder and it stands for a couple of turns without being destroyed, the game will end and you'll be declared the winner. The wonder requires that you have a massive 5 victory locations in order to build it. That's 1 building. Now for the others. The hospital allows you to add extra worms to your team. You can only have a total of 4 worms in your team, but if you lose some of your worms, they can be respawned if you own a hospital. You need 2 victory locations to build a hospital. Are you catching any of this, boys? The weapons factory is one of my favourites. It generates weapon crates after every single turn. So if you're running low on ammo, just build one and let the chaos reign. You'll need 3 victory locations to build this one. And the last one is the Science Lab. It's one of the most decisive buildings that you can build. Quite simply, it increases the damage that all of your weapons do, but you need 4 victory locations to build one. The special buildings give you an advantage some way or other. When coupled with other buildings, they can really give you an edge in battle. You'll need to experiment with special buildings and see what combinations suit your strategies best. Now, I can call upon the power of the gods in this game to give me extra power. You see these mongrels that have just turned up? Open the weapons crate. And it's called, yeah. I have the Flood. So by pressing X, you may want to watch this. All hail the Supreme Being Worm! Now, the Flood will run. Flood instantly rises the water level and then quickly drops it to sweep some of the unneeded worms. So if you feel like worms are getting on your back too much, use the Flood and wipe them all out. Little victory jump. Did you see that? And that is another lesson finished. Well, Martha. It seems you have learnt all I have to teach. However, one final test remains.